Hey everybody, how you doing today? I was making some lunch and I figured I'd bring you along for the ride. It's because this salad here is kind of the cornerstone of my diet. I think it's got about everything that I need to eat. It makes me feel good. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but this is I have at least one of these daily. So anyway, I try to keep an eye on my nutrition because I climb trees professionally, and I've been doing so for 22 years. So nutrition and longevity and things of that nature, like tissue repair, are things that are important to me. So I do some other things aside from that, but focusing on my the cornerstone of what I normally eat, and I don't subscribe to any specific diets as far as being carnivore or vegan or anything like that. So anyway, I start with usually mixed greens or the 50-50 mix or a power blend or whatever organic from what you get from your grocery store that is already pre-washed and everything, just because it's saving me time. But I try to avoid the 100% spinach because of the oxalate content. Because eating this much greens, I do get somewhat concerned over time with the buildup of that and my kidney stones and stuff like that. So I don't want to deal with that. Anyway, I start with the greens and then come down to the end of this onion here. And then I do some red onion. I generally don't measure anything. I just kind of go by look and feel. And after that, I'll move into some broccoli. And then, after the broccoli, gotta have some protein in there, so I usually do about 4 or 5 hard-boiled eggs. I just kind of roughly chop them up. I like eggs. Who doesn't like eggs? Anyway.
It's a different kind of public radio. 88.7 The Dial.
I often don't eat during the day either. Sometimes I try to eat in the morning before I go to work, but I don't know, sometimes I'm not hungry in the morning, and I don't like to eat during the day. I feel like it makes me sluggish, especially in the summertime when it's hot. I never eat. But then I'll put some feta cheese on there after the eggs. And after that, I usually hit it with the oil and vinegar first before I start putting the seasonings in, but I have some salt. Put a healthy amount of oil in there, olive oil, some balsamic vinegar. You gotta keep in mind there's a lot of stuff in there. It's a pretty big salad, so I'm not really going crazy with the oil and vinegar. But that's about the right amount, so I don't measure it. So I do salt, and then pepper. And then red pepper. Gotta have the capsaicin for the inflammation. A little bit of garlic, because it's a cure-all. Some basil, because it smells so good and tastes good, and why not? Some oregano. Oregano and basil go together like cocaine and waffles. And then for a little added flavor and B vitamins, from what I hear, I put some nutritional yeast in there. And then, that is all I put in there, and then I eat it, and this is what it looks like. Alright. Have a great day. Thanks.